There's a chance I might be back now. Possibly. But I've got things to start up now. Let's try running this. If it will. If it will, come on. Okay, then I need to go into here. Don't worry about it being all black at the moment. Right, I'm almost back, I think. Possibly.
All right, let's do this.
The bot's back anyway.
Shelby-replacement Majenko service. In case study by track tribe is playing Chloe Raccoon has farted the most. That disaster commence.
Hey, we are back. I think. K and KD stands for crash indeed. Right.
Back, RHK 77. We're currently playing case study by track tribe.
Right, first order of business. Is into Godot's internals. And I shall copy that file up to there. Edit it. I need to put a few escapes into there or it'll crash everything. And this might work. Put that into queue.
With 100 bits, RHK77 says,
What's exactly the goal for today? Are we replacing Majenko, or are we replacing Shelby today? Tier 300 and following the stream title, I am promised to get any kind of service here, or what?
It's ad-hoc, folks.
Thank you very much for the 300 bits. I've got to set the value of that to 300 in that file, didn't I? Right, so where were we? Desktop, yeah, I'm in LXD now instead of KDE, and it just works straight away. So, yeah, I don't know what it is about KDE at the moment, just doesn't like it. So, right, let me just rewind, then catch up upon what was going on while I was sort of out of the loop. Anything important? Doubt it very much. It would be a Shelby replacement without an F. Absolutely, yes. So, yeah, we are all working again. Now, yeah, it all crashed. Time to put OBS to VMS. It would be more stable, definitely, yes. Everything's gone to it's 454. Ha ha ha. So, we were looking for A1s. We were, yes. Right.
Welcome back, RAS/PL.
So we wanted pulse view, then everything all went completely up its own backside. Right, this is the sample stuff, which won't work. Import CSV. Everything's gone white. Oh no. Okay, so we have minus, comma, L, comma, L, comma, L. There are 3 logic channels. Sample rate was 100 million. Okay. We get data. We load the MFM. Read data is RD plus, extra pulses are RD minus, suppressed pulses are index. Data rate is 5 megahertz. We get 512 bytes, and it worked! We have data now. So,
I will make them pay for what they've done.
it seems to like putting backslashes in front of underscores. I don't know why. Okay, so sector 16, len 512. We get CRC error. Oh! That's telling. This thinks it's got a CRC error as well. You wish data was back. This is giving CRC errors on the data records. So, everything that I've found, all the stuff that I've found has all been about reading floppy disks and not hard drives. So I think that hard drives must be using a different CRC bunch of settings for the data record compared to the header record. Because this thinks that the CRC errors are wrong. The CRCs are wrong on all of these data blocks. Fine on the headers, but not on the data blocks. So I think the data records used a different CRC algorithm. Well, same algorithm, different polynomials and different initial value, perhaps. It wouldn't surprise me if it was just a different value, a different initial value. I mean, it might be. What if the initial value of the data block is the CRC value of the header block? In order to tie together the header block and the data block, make sure you get the right data block. Ooh, there's an idea, MJ. There is an idea. Not something I'm going to do right now. But yeah, that is something for us definitely to look at. The data CRC has a different polynomial, length 32. Oh. Different polynomial, different value, and different initial value. So 32. So that's this extra stuff at the end here. That is very good information, that. I mean, the CRC for the header is lifted direct from some other code and is basically ported from AVR code, so it's using 8-bit logic to work it all out. You read that in a German manual of a WD1006 without guarantees. Stream is back together, yes, just about. Held together with duct tape and wishes. So I've got these two great big CRC tables of low byte and high byte magic numbers, and a fancy little function ported from AVR assembly language into C to use those tables to update the CRCs. So the headers are the same for floppies and hard drives. So I'd need to implement a 32-bit CRC with that polynomial data. Just copy these bits here and we might get something of use. It's regluing a vintage dark field condenser, nice. MFM read can analyze and or read MFM disk. Is that, yeah, that's the, this MFM read thing has been my main source of information because there's an article that goes along with this which tells a lot about how it works, which has been a real godsend, but it's, again, it's all aimed at floppies. It's all floppies. Everything that you find is about floppies, not hard drives. So I just need to now to do polynomial CRCs on these two values. And I can, if I could just implement two polynomial programs now, or functions, for calculating CRCs. There's probably a library I can use for it. But I will need to know this, how this works, for when I actually write the my start menu up every time. Right. Whoa. There's a pseudocode function. I'm sure I can find something oh, hello. There's a C function for the CRC32. Using a CRC table, which is not provided. Great. They don't provide a CRC table. I need to create a CRC table then. Generating the tables. Ugh. Right, so our values are 140A0445, not in this list. Do we have one here in 32? So starting with 140. Nope, not in that one. Did I get this? CRC, how is it calculated? What's this CRC shift they've just suddenly thrown in here? That's what I'm puzzling over. I have no idea. Where the hell have I gone now? I don't. What? Go away. One CRC MSB is equal to one algorithm shift CRC 1 bit to the left and XORs. What? My brain's melting just from thinking about it. What is this CRC shit? Yeah. So glad some PICs can do CRCs in hardware, absolutely.
I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch.
Right. So we can call this function repeatedly. The initial CRC value should be 0 because straight away it inverts it. Okay. Can be called repeatedly with chunks of data. You can unroll the inner loop for speed, though your compiler might do that for you anyway. Right. So, CRC32C, pass it to CRC. Our polynomial is that. So we need 4 bytes from this, then not 2 bytes. Let's crush these together.
It's ad time, folks. Let's give Majenko a little break while the adverts play.
So I've got 4 bytes there. This is an 08X. So I don't care about updating the CRC in here, or these bits. What I need is uint 32t
Sorry you have
CRC
to those ads.
equals 0. CRC equals CRC 32C CRC comma T data comma 2. So T data 0 equals OXA1. T data 1 is block, is it block type I called it, or block byte? Block byte. CRC buffer len, yeah. So now I can go CRC equals CRC 32C, CRC, comma, sector data, comma, sector size, did I call it? Yeah, sector size. Is that going to work? No, it's not. CH undeclared, CL undeclared. I don't care about those. Right, let's see what we get now with these. Oh. I haven't got a... Since I'm not using syntax highlighting in Vim and can do C programming without it, I must be a coding prophet, yep. I don't like syntax highlighting, it just gets in my way, yeah. I find it distracting and annoying. And a lot of the time I find that some of the colours that syntax highlighting throws at you, I can't bloody see. And when it gives you dark purple on black, it's like, what? It's just black and white. I learnt to code on a green screen terminal. Colour is a luxury. Let's see what it thinks of these then. That is definitely reading incorrect data. C9, 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 C9 is wrong. Most definitely wrong. White, yellow and cyan, yeah. There I've read some data, but it's not right. Oh, hang on, is that... No, track data. No, that comes later on, isn't it? That's why I'm just copying the chunks of data in for later displaying. If something like pen colour is a luxury, it is indeed, yes. Sector pos is greater than sector size plus 4. That's commented out, that's irrelevant. In fact, there's nothing in here that we want. I don't even need to run the loop. That's an empty loop. Right, so sector pos is being increased every time we get a byte, isn't it? If we've got a full byte has arrived, if it's an undetermined block type, we look at see what type of block it would be. Otherwise, we add the sector to the sector data, check what kind of block we're working with, and do things differently accordingly. Maintain a theory that CGA colours were made up maliciously. Sure, yeah. There's no way someone chose those voluntarily. As exhilarating as coding is, you must run, family stuff. Fair enough. Thank you for joining us, Carrot House. We'll see you next time. Be sure to join us for Ben's Shelby replacement stream tomorrow.
It seems Majenko's absence has unleashed a full-blown debate on BIM color scheme. Someone's eyes are literally falling out.
I'm here, you moronic bot. I'm not absent. Right, so if we go back to here, actually I'm working with different data here, aren't I? Let's run it on that. So the very... Ugh. Oh. This is different formatted, isn't it? Irk. Right, what I need then is a common set of data for both systems. So if I go... Why can't you find my device? Let's reboot it.
Statement. I'm
There we
just
go.
here to assist. The stream The Shelby-replacement Majenko service in Joe Svenner by Quinkers Morira is playing.
Quinkers Moiriras. I need 3 channels. No triggers and 1 cycle at 100 megahertz. 2 milliseconds, 1 megahertz, no, 20 milliseconds, 1 megahertz. Where's the hard drive not going? I've got no power, why not? Power supply must have gone into shutdown mode or something. Maybe that's why the computer went up its arse. Come on, power supply, what are you doing? Don't tell me this power supply's gone as well. It's my only one that's got old Molex connectors. Okay.
I've got something to say, you should hear it all. I'm happy to make time for your feelings, but you have to admit I do.
Where's my power supply died?
You and me uptown,
I'm cursed with power supplies at the moment.
disco ball pops, but I have to be me. Everyone can see your anger is misplaced, and I'm gonna tell ya.
The standard ATX power supply, I've got it plugged into one of these cheap testers. Turn it on, and I get a brief blue flash. Sometimes. It's not connected to anything else, just this. And it's decided, screw you. Not going to work. Well, that's what this is supposed to do. It's a power supply tester.
And I ain't never gonna
unplug it completely and leave it sat there for a good 30 seconds or so. I've used this supply many times for these sort of things. Because you can't handle the sheer raw power. Well, it's... the hard drive is 26.5 watts. And this is a... where is it? 400 watt power supply. Repeat from yesterday, no. Plug it in, turn it on, a brief blue flash on the display. Hum. None of my other ones have got Molex hard drive style power supply cables. They're all SATA. They're all too modern. I may have to find a computer with suitable power supply that I can remove. I'm not sure I've got one up here actually at the moment. I think they're all down in the garage. That's AT, that's not, that's SATA, that's custom. No, I think all my other computers are down in the garage at the moment. And I'm not about to go trolling off down there this time of night. Oh well. Stupid power supplies. This was salvaged from some computer anyway, from the tip. I must pick up another computer or so from the tip to salvage some more power supplies from. Nope, just doesn't want to go. PS repair stream? No. No, I don't bother repairing these power supplies. They're disposable ATX power supplies. What time is it? So we've got half an hour of stream time left. Here is a light on 300 watt power supply. 400 watt power supply, light as a feather. 300 watt power supply by light on, weighs a ton. Yeah. This Casecom one I think was labelled at 400, but I think it's more likely 50. This light on is labelled at, what did I say it was? 300, but it's more likely 600. The thing I liked about that power supply though is it's got a power switch on the back. So I can actually turn it on and off. This one works. Let's stop it beeping if I can. There we go, that shut that up. So, yeah, I've got a power supply that works again, but I just can't plug it in. I need an adapter of some form. I wonder if I've got one actually. I don't think I have, but I guess I could make one. If I have, it'll be in this box here. Got loads of random cables here. Has anything here got a... Ah, hello. Haha, I've made one in the past. Homemade. Anything else plugged into here? Nothing I need. I can actually use the power switch on that strip as a main power for this. Right. Dodgy homemade adapter cable. What could go wrong? Heavy is good. Heavy is reliable. 1 light ton, yes. What could possibly go wrong with a homemade adapter cable? Ready for the smoke? It's spinning. Mini. Okay, we grab a data set here. And then we turn it all off. Bzzz. Just love the sound it makes when you start up. Mini. You know it's started up then. Right, so I've got a data set here. Now I need to export it twice. So export. This is going to be called myprog compressed. Okay. Export. This is going to be called pulse original. Okay. So we import CSV pulse dash comma L comma L comma L 3 channels 100 megahertz. Okay. MFM. Zero, 1. Oh, hang on. You can't see, can you? There we go. To rising 5 mega.
I do apologise. I'm an idiot.
Yes, thank you. I am an idiot. 512 sectors. Okay.
It's ad time, folks. Let's hold on while we watch the ads.
Right, because now I'm getting some data here. I then take my program and run that against my prog. Okay, and what I should be finding, the first data block I should be finding some kind of correlation between these numbers and this in some way, but there isn't. Sector 6. This is Sector 6, isn't it, here?
Thanks for enduring those ads.
Sector 6, yes. I'm seeing 27, 27, 27, lots of 27s there, which is blatantly incorrect. And I've got an obviously incorrect CRC number there because it's nothing to do with those numbers at all. Let me turn this back on, this chunk of code down here, so that I can see the contents of the sector. Okay, so this is our sector. We're ending with Oh, a bunch of 27s. And 27s there. We're obviously reading short, aren't we? Let me just check the beginning of the data record. A1FB, yeah, zeros. Whole bunch of zeros at the beginning, which is what I'm seeing here. Then after the zeros, I don't know how many zeros there are, we then have there's a 1, 3 zeros and a 5. 1, 3 zeros and a 5. Okay. Then I have a bunch more zeros, then there's an 8. There's a B and an 8, yeah, B and an 8, I'm seeing that. Then an A and an F. There's an A and an F there, yeah. Then the word mass bus. Or mass. Yeah, we've got M-A-S-S-B-U-S. But I'm seeing M-A-S-S something U-L. So I'm definitely decoding this wrong here. Got the M-A-S-S, but then here it goes wrong. On the B. I've noticed this decodes there, isn't it? If it's not a PC disk or marital weird controller, it might be a different polynomial. It might be, yeah. Because it's an RD54, which is a DEC hard drive, and it's connected to a VAX station and formatted for VMS. So it's about as far from PC as you can get. But the actual hard drive itself is a Maxtor. I need to change my code because I think I'm doing my decoding backwards. I'm going to try this. Instead of a 1 followed by a number of zeros, I'm going to have a number of zeros followed by a 1. Then my sync word will have to shift across by 1. And then when I'm decoding my bytes, it's a 0, 1 rather than a 1, 0 for a 1. So let's see what that gives me. Same results. Heading off for the night. I don't blame you. Heading off for the morning, you mean? Oh, hello. I've not finished my cider, have I? That was silly of me. Have a good Well, I can't say night, really, can I? Have a good day. And I might see you in Ben's stream tomorrow, if we're lucky. I did run make, didn't I? Yes. So it's decoding exactly the same. I'm getting the value here wrong. I'm going to have to add some excessive debugging now, aren't I? In my Shift 2 program here, I want to go printf. Actually, I put it down here. %c, %c equals %d. Data 0, data 1, res. And now here, if bit equals 8, printf O2x %c byte is greater than or equal to 32, and byte is less than or equal to 127, byte colon dot. So loads and loads of rubbish. Okay. Here it is. M-A-S-S then goes wrong. So I can compare this 09 to the B. It's giving me 0, 0 is a 0. 0, 1 is a 1. 0, 0 is a 0. Then it's giving me 0, 1 instead of 1, 0. That's where it's going wrong with my timing. I get 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1 instead of 1, 0. Then I get 0, 0, and 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. It completely screws up there. So now I need to add even more debugging. And now you get to drive to the train station, pick up the guest dog, which reportedly doesn't take the train so well due to being confined to the dog carrier. Oh, poor thing. Well, he'll be happy with you for the next however long it is you've got him. Hey, Industrious Ant, thank you for the sub. 6 months in advance, holy cows. What? Well, thank you for the 6 months of subscription. Wow. Thank you so much. That is amazing. Wow. Right, so now I have lots of debugging. huge amounts of debugging. Where's me M? Let's just search for the letter M. There we go. M A S S dot. So it thinks I've got a long break there at 390 nanoseconds. It's right, 0001. Then we've got a 001. But I'm getting a 0001 there. It's adding long breaks all the time in that one word, that one byte. But they aren't. They blatantly aren't. Okay. Add even more debugging. %.9f in front of each one of these, along with D for the actual length of the pulse. No, because that was wrong. That was completely wrong. Because it goes in the printfs. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so on the S here, or actually it's the S here. It says they're all 400s at this point. But they blatantly aren't. So we've just finished the S. We've got a 390, followed by a 300, followed by a 200, 200, 300, 300, 300, 400, 400, 400, 400. The only 400s we get are the row of 400s we get are in the U. MASS, and then we get the U. Now that's saying that's the U there, which is wrong. No, hang on, there's... No, that's the letters for the U there, isn't it? Where is it? no, that's wrong. The timings and things that I'm seeing added are what's being added to the far end of the window.
It's like the drama is heavier than the MFM disc today. Oh, Majenko's PSU can handle it.
They can't. The timings and things I'm seeing are added to the far right hand end of the sampling window, and the bit pairs that I'm seeing are on the left hand end of the window. So yeah, these timings are meaningless. So what I'm seeing here for the S is a 00, 10, 10, 10, 01, 0010. I've got no way of matching these up with it, really. Oh, my brain is melting. I'm so glad it's almost time to finish this stream. I can't think anymore. Oh, right. In fact, I think I'm going to start winding down now and thinking about outros. Because, this is brain melting. It really is. So these timings are probably the timings for this, because that's the timings for this. I have a GitHub project for the hardware that I've been working on, but not for this code yet, because this code is not really for the project as such. This code is really for me to understand how MFM works and how to do the timing calculations and all that sort of thing for when I implement this in the firmware of the microcontroller. MFM fucks minds, yep. Still useful for us. Oh, absolutely, yeah. I will put it on GitHub.
It's advert time.
In fact, let me do that right now. Okay. Okay.
Thanks for enduring those ads.
It's not much, but there it is. Which ones? You don't want data. You don't want
Welcome
pulse.
back.
Actually, I will give you pulse.
Ready or Not is playing. And it's pop.
Let's get rid of those rubbish ones. Get rid of that one as well. Those are the only ones you really need. added samples. There we go. Samples are up. Including the pulse view one for you. Happy playing. Don't laugh at my code too badly. It's not the best code in the world. It started out as just quick and dirty hacks to try and get my head around how it works. So if I can just get it so that it reliably can sample the data, then I know how to implement that on the Pico for actually doing the recording of it. Playing back the data shouldn't be a problem because I'll be generating the clock signals and the clock pulses at the right timing and everything, but when the computer wants to write to the emulated drive, then it's going to need to be able to work out that timing properly, decode the MFM and store it in the sector file. So not the best code in the world. So yeah, Carlsberg. Nah, Stella. Not the best lager in the world. What else have we got? That's okay. You can close both those tabs. Right. Well, I think I'm done for tonight now. Thank you all very much for joining me and for helping me get my head around this nonsense. It really is brain melting stuff, at least for me anyway. Where was the service now? The service is in room 454 on Discord. Be sure to wear protection. Oh, well, as is tradition on this channel now, we blew up a power supply. Or the power supply died. It's been interesting, kind of. Yeah, well, we try and make it vaguely interesting. It's drudge work this, though, at the moment, trying to understand. So results aren't fantastic, but light is gradually beginning to dawn inside my little brain. Is that why you returned to a replacement stream? Yeah. This is the Shelby replacement, because Shelby's not streaming, so it's the Shelby replacement stream. Yeah. And yeah. Pico MFM disk dumper. Oh, nice. That could be useful to work with as well. Close my eyes to stop it escaping. I shall definitely look at that. That is definitely going to get bookmarked. That's a nice find, thank you. Right, let's start packing everything away. See if I can find my bed again now. My ears are well covered with the headphones, thankfully. Keeping what's left of my brain inside my head. There's not much of that, to be honest with you. So, yeah, well, thank you very much for joining me and helping me get my head around this. You've all been an immense help trying to understand this weird stuff. I mean, I covered all this sort of thing in my college days, but that's such a long time ago now that I can't remember jack shit of it. And yeah, that's pretty much what goes on inside my head at the moment. It's all just like that, yes. I put marks so I don't turn to Ben in his tab collection. Absolutely, yes. I don't keep tabs open. In fact, this is the most tabs I've had open for a long time. And I can close these now, actually. In fact, I want to bookmark that one. That can go. That can go. Yeah, we go. No tabs. I don't do tabs. Right. Whoa, come back. Where's the USB cable for my DS Logic? You keep tabs open for a while. Yeah. I can close these. I don't need 2,300 tabs. Yes, Ben and his tabs is excessive. But hey, it's how Ben works. I bookmark, he does tabs. That didn't come out right. Right, well, I shall see you all in Ben's stream tomorrow, I hope. Same time. Well, he should probably be starting at 6 o'clock. He starts earlier than me. So, yeah, normal Shelby time for Ben. Bal Gemmet, I'll give him a shout out, actually. There we go. You'll be on a hike then. Oh, you can listen to him on your mobile phone then. I don't know what his plans are for tomorrow. So we shall wait to find out. 6 o'clock tomorrow. Be sure to be there. I'll see you there. Yeah, find me on Discord and things as well. There's my link tree with everything on it. Send you an emergency sausage, yeah, by drone. Send out the sausage drone. So, yeah, right, where's my outro? Let's run the outro. Did I do Discord instead of social? I'm an idiot. It's because I was saying Discord but typing social and it came out as Discord. Image of a drone launching sausages like folding fin rocket pods, yes. Down and gone. Good night, Hot Rocks. Good night, everybody. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll be back on Monday. My normal 7 PM slot. No doubt doing some more of this rubbish. Or I might take a day off doing this, actually. Rest the brain and do something simple like design an entire computer from the ground up. It's got to be easier than this. Come on, bot. Give us your customary nonsense. Normal here. Don't do normal. Average. Sorry, average 7 PM slot. Hopefully not a replacing Ben, replacing Shelby stream. Yeah. No, he's hoping to stream tomorrow. I hope he streams tomorrow. Here comes the bot.
Okay. Here's an outro message incorporating all the details you provided, designed to be read at the end of the stream. All right.
You don't need to tell me that,
That's
stupid
going
bot.
to wrap it up for this Shelby-replacement Majenko service stream. Huge thanks to everyone who tuned in and made it awesome. A massive thank you to MJ for joining, our beloved pet Canadian for the retro insights, and of course, Majenko Tech for hosting. Thanks to Jeevan247 and a Swarm of Dead Insects for the generous subscriptions. A big shout out to our F programmer for dancing, Daft Ponko, Dopaz Neo Dragon 90, Remdog Cap, RHA77, Tyler Hoot, Switchia HV, Chloe Raccoon, Vita King of Ras PL for the great conversation. And a special thanks to Hot Rocks Girl for being the most active and for contributing to the chat in a unique way. Thanks to Stream Elements for keeping things running smoothly. We also have new followers, Do333 and E333 in the Industrious, and welcome to the channel. Thanks again to everyone, and I'm Majenko Bot, signing off.
You should have put Industrious Ant in with the subscribers. Thank you very much for the 6 months of Tier 1 subscription. That's amazing. And I hope to see you all next time. Still a few moments of outro time left, till the music fades away into nothingness. It's good to have you aboard, Industrious.